living rent-free in your heads again, huh? I mean, if you're gonna spend your days obsessing over me, you might as well start calling me something respectable. Maybe Daddy Shizzy, or better yet, Papa Nut. Who's the grown-up here? Alright, it's me. Let's go. Call me Daddy, yeah, that's who I am. Running your minds like a master plan. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, take your pick. I'm rolling in your thoughts while you still act sick. Call me Daddy, it's what you mean. While you chase the crumbs and I take the lead. Living rent-free, that's my name. Go ahead, say it, put some respect on your name. Man, I'm too old, well here's a surprise. I'm the one with the brains while you're stuck with the lies. You act like you're experts, but here's the reality. I'm the one controlling your mental reality. So while you're out there trying to throw shade, I'm sipping coffee and you're feeling betrayed. You're mad, I got the spotlight, now it's my time. So why not call me Daddy or Papa with a rhyme? I'm the landlord and you're just the tenants, stuck in your headspace with no end to sight, no repentance. Call me Daddy, you know it's true. You'd be lost without me, stuck in the glue. Call me Daddy, I'm holding your mind while you're scrambling, trying to find what's behind. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, don't you see? You're living in my world now, I'm a VIP. Call me Daddy, just let it be. While you're trying to figure out your own identity. Oh, I see you're confused, trying to get it right, spinning your wheels while I'm out of sight. You think you've got it figured, but you got it all wrong. I've been running your minds all along. But sure, keep pretending you don't care. Keep saying you're done, but I'm still in the air. You got no choice but to bow to my name. Daddy Shizzy is here to own the game. You say you don't watch, but you're obsessed. Every word I say puts you to the test. Call me Daddy, Papa Nut, you know you should. Because I've been living rent-free, and you know it feels good. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, owning your headspace, and there's no escape. Good luck with that.
Rant from Megan and Doug. Cover lips. Shiver. Shiver me timbers. Shiver me timbers. Hey, Elfie, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you, chat. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Yeah, they're freaking out tonight. Oh man, oh man. I guess they ran out of content cheering me because nothing's going on. And they're like, oh, let's see if we could go mess with Shizzy. There was a stream dated yesterday. I ain't arguing tonight. I'm already having chest pains. Oh, sorry, Amy. Be safe. Be safe. You guys just chill. Just relax. Chat is now open to everyone. Yes, yes. You might be referring to the song you posted though. That was yesterday. Yeah, that was the song I posted up yesterday. It wasn't live. Hit that thumbs up as you come in. Yes, most definitely, Heather Mate. Thank you, Welsh lady. Hey there, beautiful people. My Welsh lady, how you doing? Lovely to see you. Bridget, good to see you. Let's see, we've got Mary Boyle, good to see you. Welcome. Tammy, how you doing? Serrano. Gosh, I'm catching up with chat, saying hello to everybody. Oh my gosh, you guys are wonderful. What is this? Hey, Miss Peanut, how you doing? Gwen the Ferret, good to see you. I'm scrolling down, so if I miss anybody, I do apologize. I'm a little. I've been busy. Fox Raid from Barbara, good to see you, Barbara. Woohoo! Yes, it is a wonderful night tonight. If any trolls show up, please let us know. We will monitor the situation. Absolutely. Yeah, I always have too much fun. Hey, Max Lab, how you doing? Good to see you, Johnny D. Good to see you, Lynn. Oh my gosh, I'm still scrolling and catching up. I'm like 22 behind. Oh, aloha. goods. All right, I'm down to Cajun Bayou Queen. Good to see you, Shizzy and all. Oh my gosh. And then Gracie Roberts with coming in. Hello, I am here. Well, we're gonna have to raise some money tonight because I'm gonna have to pay for a lawsuit. Paint Chips wants to sue me now. Oh, he wants to add me in. Let's see. What can we do? How can we raise money to fight this? Oh my gosh, I might need court filing fees. Oh my gosh, let's raise some money for some court filing fees there. Good Lord Almighty. I'm going down with like I'm on a sinking ship. It's amazing. It's amazing how that happens. Oh, I'm such a I mean, Jeremy doesn't pay me enough for this shit. Like $0. $0. Damn it, Jeremy. Can I get a raise? Could you at least double my $0? So it'll make it into like the triple negative digits or something. This next door neighbor Sue disagrees with Paint Chips. Says it won't happen. Griff for a lawyer. There you go. Griff for a lawyer. That's what I need. I need a good attorney. Maybe I can just hire Lips. That would be fun. I'm gonna need a new wardrobe for court. Yes, there you go. I need a new wardrobe for court. That's what it is. A new wardrobe for court. I'm thinking a white suit, possible court fees. Thank you, Cajun Bayou Green. Starting it off right with a $9 super chat. Possible court fees. There you go. Possible court fees and a new suit. You know, I gotta dress much more dapper. What I need. I think I have one. Hold on a second. Let me turn my camera off so I can stand up and grab it. Let me see if I got the right hat for this. Oh yeah, I do have a hat for that. Oh my gosh. Let's see. All right. Let's see if the hat works. Well, let's give it a try. There we go. Does that work? That looks sharp. That look dapper. That look good. That right? That right? There we go. I have to wear a white suit and shades. There you go. Griff for a new suit. T42 with a $5 Grifton for a new suit. There you go. Yeah. I mean, you know, I don't think they'll let you wear hats in a courthouse though. I look like a drug kingpin or something. It looks so bad. just show up in there. But is white enough? I don't know. Is it? I mean, I guess it could be. You know, awesome hat. Yeah. Looking awesome. Yeah, come showing up just like, yeah, I'm here, Judge. What do you got for me? What do you for the suit to go with the hat? There you go, Colleen. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yes, for a new suit to go with the hat. That's what I mean. A red velvet suit, maybe like a red velvet suit, maybe. Yeah, yeah. But I don't know if that would go good with the hat. Ooh, I do think that's very cool. Yeah, I mean, I picked this up on vacation one year. I packed everything except for a hat, and it was hot. And I was like, man, I'm going to cook. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go all night with this crap because these guys are idiots. Oh, I don't know why they would want to include me in a need a big. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. I'll let me see if I've got the cigar. Hold on. Oh. Still in its wrapper. So I can't really open this thing up, and I don't plan on smoking it. I mean, that would be bad, but you know, it is still in its wrapper. See, got the Cuban cigar right there. Mm. It's a Cuban round. A little taste of Havana, see? A little taste of Havana. Keep it around. Do you think that would work? Just have that. Like, uh-huh. Yeah, that's how it goes. Oh my God. Yeah. I don't think they'll let me show up like that. So paint chips, you agree to go to court as long as you read all the open letters in the court record. Oh, I imagine, imagine he plans on filing them in there. They're so angry. They're so angry. I don't understand why they're so angry. I'm sure that they're still furiously emailing me as we speak. Like, we've got to say something to him. Looks like you look. I hope not. No. Nick's me. I'm old and fat. So no. I don't look like Nick Regated with a cigar. I'm old, short, and fat. So no. Complete with the voices, white suit and cane. Just roll into the courtroom like Willy Wonka. There you go. I don't want to read your last chat tonight. Okay, I won't. I don't know what it was. Oh, just done. Oh my God. Oh, geez. There's 16 pages of this. I don't know. Do you guys want me to read all of this? I've already read it once. Oh no, and last night I was just tired. So I was asleep before whenever I didn't even open up my email, like my personal email the whole day yesterday. I saw this stuff come in and I was like, oh, this is gonna be interesting. I do like Jay's response though. It's pretty damn good. Oh, let's see how this. We'll scroll down in here. So we'll read J Hip's response. It was, oh no, you want to hear the whole letters. I was having so much fun. They seem to get really upset though. They went into places that are just just like this. You realize how disgusting these people are. Dude, I was asleep by 8:15. Man, it was something like that. It was early. I mean, it was really early. I was like, no, I'm exhausted. I had a really busy day yesterday. No, I was just like, I'm not even. I didn't post anything. I think I might have opened up something at some point in time, but I have no idea what everyone was talking about. I saw that there was a posting coming in. I mean, I read his initial email, but I was like, I'll read over it, but it's like, should I respond to it? Or should I not? And then whenever I got off the other night, I just went ahead and typed it out. It was like, all right, well, I just left it in my inbox until today. I was like, I'm not going to send it because I was still debating whether I was going to send it or not. And well, yeah, I did send it. Reply all. Just like, fuck you. I don't have time for your shit. These guys are so bent over what I do that you wind up in a depot. I want your answers to be told to them in Yamaha's voice. That would be awesome. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen. They are a big bunch of crybabies though. That is for damn sure. Well, let's show this thing on the screens here so you guys can see it. Let me zoom in on it. So it was on Tuesday, February 17th that Jason J Hep, he said, "Good morning, Bay Chips. I received your delightful email. Wonderful words of stuff. Since you included the entire anti-Hales ecosystem of felons, frauds, and fools, I thought I would respond to you all. This motion should go over well, coming from a disbarred felon ex-lawyer who took it hard in prison over and over and over again. However, thank you for providing me with exactly 4 minutes of material for my show. It was cute. Keep up the good work. I'm glad things are going well. I had some thoughts for season 7 of the anti-Hales ecosystem program starting March 1st. I think it would be a good idea to make a fake obit and off a character and add a new one. Let's spice it up a bit, please. Less than 2 weeks left of season 6, so let's finish this with a bang. I enjoyed season 6 so far, and I hope you all keep up the action. If you guys are lucky, you may be able to raise more money to keep a child in poverty and put a person into bankruptcy. The efforts are outstanding. P.S. Can you ask Bone Crusher where his Boner Crusher where his travel trailer is today? It's a huge portion of my daily life. LOL. By the way, this email is not out of spite or sprite. Stop harassing your neighbors, Ray. Clark does not live in Iowa. I love the delusion, though, and will continue to feed into your storyline. Seek help, please. Check your paper shredder for a fax I just sent. LOL. I also enjoy the Walkman headphones. Adorable. All the best. Just Jay Hip. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. Thank you. That was glorious. That was glorious. Well, I did respond with maybe a little lengthy letter. I said, wow, you outdid yourself, Paint Chips. For someone who lost his bar license and replaced it with federal inmate number, you remain astonishingly confident in your legal analysis. Reading your legal reasoning is like watching someone try to perform open heart surgery with a spork while high on paint fumes. Your understanding of the law isn't bold, it's delusional, and frankly, it reads less like legal reasoning and more like nostalgia. You know, the kind that comes from someone who's already experienced prison once and seems strangely eager for a reunion tour. Some people miss home-cooked meals. You apparently miss government-issued ones and those unforgettable institutional date nights. Maybe put the revenge porn side hustle on pause and try something that doesn't scream, I peaked in county jail, like picking up trash on the highway, or possibly therapy, or literally anything that doesn't end up with you crying into government-issued pillows at 3 a.m. while Bubble pushes you harder and harder and harder and even harder into realizing how much you messed up. I used to think I was riding the short bus, licking windows and mainlining Crayola Sunset Orange. Then I read your post and realized I'm basically Einstein compared to the drooling train wreck you've become. Maybe we should become pen pals. I will write smart, intelligent things, and you will send memes showing your level of intelligence. Sounds fun. Well, he responded almost immediately after that. He said, thanks, Mr. Shizzy. Give your wife my regards. Better yet, buy her one of these eggplant emojis. I heard there aren't any in your garden. How's her practice doing? Thank you for attention to this matter. Regards. Paint Chip. You notice there's no junior on there, huh? Well, thank you, Darren. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, I'm having to raise, I'm having to raise for a new suit to show up in court to look all nice and dapper, Do you want me showing up in court in jeans and, well, actually just be a pair of shorts because pants are prison. Do you want me just showing up in a pair of jeans, or I think, I need a new suit for court, just a whole new suit for court. I think it should be white, and I should probably have like a gold chain. I mean, I should look like, Michael Corleone or something like that. I should look like total gangster coming in. I'll get like a big gold chain that says gang gang on it. Yeah. Does that sound good? I'll look like a total pimp. Maybe I'll even get a cane too. Does that sound good? Get like a pimp cane. Yeah. Like, would that be adorable? He's just a little bit beyond creepy. Court won't allow shorts. Damn it, Wolfgang. On it. Damn it. So I need to have like the seersucker suit. That's what I need. I need to have seersucker suit. I gotta look like I'm from the South, not from, some Yankee village. Thank you, Victoria. Court money. Oh my God. Yes. And the super tips are on. Also, in case you guys didn't notice, I do have super tips turned on. It's up there on the top right-hand corner. And you too can, join in on the fun over there. It is AI generated voices, getting them to say some of the most ridiculous things. If you feel like doing it, I've had some pretty good knockout drag out ones, which are so much fun. Getting Yamaha to say things, is always a blast. So if nice seersucker suit, that's what I'm saying. It should be all white. See, I'm wearing black on white. I've got that full contrast going on there. Trying to look look but dress up like Boss Hog. Yeah. See there you go. There's using your mind. There's using what you got. I like that. Dress up like Boss Hog. Just come. Hey, how you doing? Hopefully I'll get back by tomorrow so I can fire up your electronic toys. It's hard to communicate with just the phone. Well, Cynthia, that could be taken another way. Sorry. That can be totally taken another way. You might want to rephrase that. Phrasing. You guys are killing me over here. I'm floundering here. Hello, Michael of Man. Good to see you, Michael of Man. Oh, since you are the boss, I try to be. Must be a three-piece suit. I don't know. Seersucker really isn't a three-piece. You sort of have to have that bow tie, and I'm not really big into wearing bow ties. Just seems a little light in the loafers. Well, I did respond to Paint Chips after that. I said, well, thanks for your concern, Paint Chips. It's truly touching that a guy whose biggest recent achievement is trading bar dues for bunk numbers still has time to play amateur marriage counselor. Well, let's be real. You're not clever. You're just flailing. Throwing out lazy wife shots and vague practice digs because you've got nothing else in the tank. Sir, it is the online equivalent of a toddler smearing poop on the wall and calling it art. By the way, my wife is doing great. The garden is thriving, unlike whatever barren intellectual wasteland you're cultivating, and her practice is busier than all of your fake Facebook accounts and Substack alts combined. But keep projecting your lonely cell block nostalgia into other people's lives. If it helps you sleep at night, maybe one day you'll upgrade from government-issued boyfriends that are working in and working it and working it and working it harder and harder and harder and harder and harder. Speaking of which, from what circulates in the right circles, you've also got a bit of a reputation that goes beyond disbarment and bunk time. Something about issues being around children, or is it your orbit that includes folks slapped with restraining orders barring contact with minors? Because my memory is fuzzy on the details. Are the restraining orders against you personally, your buddies on the no minor contact list, people raising flags when you're alone with kids? I'm positive I will nail it down soon enough, since this is apparently a matter of significant public interest. Your words, not mine. I look forward to your prompt substantive and on-the-record clarification. Feel free to respond in detail. Sworn affidavits are welcome. This correspondence, along with whatever evasive non-answer you cough up or don't, will be preserved and made public accordingly. If we go to press before hearing back, we will note the silence in the follow-up piece. Transparency's a bish, whichever your history is this ugly. All the best. Shizzywhiznut. You leaving? And somewhere along here, the fleas sent an email. I didn't notice it until I was putting this up so I could actually read it. And there was so many emails going back and forth that I was like, huh? But apparently I got an email from the fleas and said, since I've been added to this email thread, which began as a 701 F notice, it is now turning into responses that consist almost entirely of personal attacks, innuendo, and attempts at character assassination rather than any substantive response to the legal issues before the court. I would ask this court recognize the senders, Shizzywhiznut and Jason Hipshire, thus far be identified as known associates and active co-conspirators for the plaintiff, Jeremy Hales. They are in alignment with Mr. Hales and the coordinated nature of this smear campaign through this case. Their communications are not those of neutral third parties, but rather of individuals with a personal and monetary stake in the proceedings of this case. I respectfully state the tone and content of this email speak for themselves.
Respectfully, Lisa Lee. That is extraordinary.
I used bug spray before I touched it. Well, I did respond. I did respond. And I'm wondering if they've responded back. Let me pull up my email. I'm not going to show you the email because it's a long email chain. It goes on. Let's see what my response was to the silliness of this. Idiots. Let's see. Oh, they did send me an email. Oh, nice. Oh, so also. Oh, yeah, they're in it. Okay. So Lisa responded, and I did send an email off to the flea. The Fleesa, you're emailing in an email chain about a moron that wants a meet and confer certification under Florida Rule 7.1A3. The actual rule requiring good faith pre-filing conferral most civil notions not to accuse non-parties like me and Jason Hipshire of being active co-conspirators in a coordinated smear campaign with personal and monetary stake. I thought it was a retard, but damn, that's not a substantive legal response. That's you hijacking a routine procedural notice to broadcast a conspiracy theory and character attacks into the court's inbox. If this is how defendants protect the court's jurisdiction, no wonder the whole docket's a circus. Again, I'm not a party to your case. You know, the Hales v. Preston et al., Northern District, Florida filings. Well, they show that you're one of the defendants facing defamation conspiracy claims. Well, I'm not counsel, not aligned beyond pointing out the obvious bluster, and definitely not getting paid to watch you all email blast strangers with baseless labels. Labeling randos as co-conspirators in a side channel email chain isn't zealous advocacy. It's performative outrage farming, and now it's cluttering the court's email with personal drama instead of docket substance. But I will say that your email speaks louder than any certification. A defendant crying about personal attacks, innuendo, and character assassination while slinging exactly that at non-litigants is what was supposed to be a procedural notice. If you want the court to recognize anything, dumbass, file it properly on the docket, idiot. Try not to spam the thread with your bullshit accusations. This email chain, still going to monetize it. Get wrecked. All the best. Shizzywhiznut. And then, of course, you know, Stupid has jumped back in here, and we'll get to him later. Well, yeah, I'm not going to be able to read that because yeah, he's just an idiot. But I'll get to that in a little bit because somebody else decided to jump in there and start throwing stuff in there because, well, and those I won't show either because, well, they are an idiot. Hello, Vicky. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Yes, traveling fools. Good to see you, brother. Glad you could make it in. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. We'll come back to the email chain here. And then, of course, this is the moron that jumps in next. It says, oh, look at this. Let me check something here because he may have put something in here that was not appropriate. Give me just a second. I want to go back. Oops, hold on just a second. I hit the wrong key. Let's see. I'm not going to show this until I read it. It says, oh, look at this keyboard warrior channeling his inner Hemingway if Hemingway was a bitter divorcee with a Saurus app and a grudge against his own mirror. All the best, more like all the desperation. You've got the prose of a scorned Yelp reviewer, flinging wife jabs in prison shade like confetti at a pity party, but honey, projecting your midlife crisis onto paint chips. Adorable name, by the way. Did you come up with that while munching on your organic kale chips? It just makes you sound like the guy who peaks at high school reunions by bragging about his thriving garden. Newsflash, no one cares about your wife's practice unless it's a vet clinic specializing in neutering egos like yours. And oh, the child angle tease, classy, real subtle, dropping vague reputation bombs like a conspiracy theorist at a PTA meeting. If you're so positive, you'll nail it down. Why not just spill it instead of this coy foreplay? Afraid it'll bounce back and expose your own skeleton closet. Or is this just foreplay for your follow-up piece? You know, the one no one's reading because your subtext stacks deader than your wit. Transparency's a bitch, all right, especially when your public interest stick is just code for I'm a lonely closeted fag. Like, you know, bad bundle of sticks and need drama. Keep failing, champ. Maybe one day you'll upgrade from online sniping to actual balls. Until then, enjoy your garden. Sounds like the only thing getting plowed in your life aside from your wife with... And he just threw in the N-word. A bemused bystander who'd rather watch paint dry. Yeah, that's the same guy that filed in, paint chips little motion there. And so I did respond to him. The only reason I didn't show that was because of the dirty words. And here we go. I said, wait. Are you the same one in this expose about your criminal past, or are you the same John Doe that got his stuff thrown out of court? Right there, Bullyville. There's a link to it. Are you wanting to be my pen pal too? Well, he responded back, and I'm going to have to minimize again because, well, more than likely he threw a bunch of, racist things in there. Oh, let's see. He threw a whole bunch of stuff that looks like it was photoshopped in. Don't know. Could be. I love a good game of gotcha. Okay, here we go. I love a good game of gotcha, is what he said. All right, here we go. Love a good game of gotcha. He says, I love a good game of gotcha. So let me see if I get this straight. You're citing Bullyville, a.k.a. James McGibney, who used to be the largest revenge porn predatorial website owner of the internet. EO exported victims as young as 13-year-olds who lost to me and my friends over $3 million in legal sanctions. You know what they say. You are who you cite without any due diligence. Actually, I made that quote up. But it is fitting. Hales is a audiophile, and you're an audiophile, and Hales Eternio is an audiophile because you all side into audiophile who had to sign checks to me. I did respond to little Jojo. Joey Camp or Jojo, whatever alias you're hiding behind today. Jumping in like the desperate third wheel you are. Nice touch with the wanted by Interpol pics from what circulates publicly. You're the one with rap sheet that includes rape convictions, registered sex offender status, and an Interpol red notice out of Belize for cybercrime and other stuff captured in Colombia, extradition drama, the whole international fugitive dumb fuckery. Yet here you are emailing chains and playing gotcha like you're a moron that needs Velcro shoes more than me. You're shaking your little finger over me citing Bullyville, McGibney. Let's get the facts straight since due diligence clearly isn't your strong suit. Shocker. I know. McGibney thought and shuddered the revenge porn site is anyoneup.com to stop the exploitation that included involving content involving minors. He sued Hunter Moore for defamation when Moore falsely called him a pedo and a CP owner. He won $250,000 default judgment. The sanctions drama you're twisting like a feral cat in a garbage can. That was an anti-slap thing from harassment suits against him, which got rescinded and appealed because you need reminding. McGibney wasn't the predator. He was the guy trying to clean the mess others like Moore created. You, on the other hand, convicted felon, grape is their label in reports, wanted internationally for cyber offenses after harassing people, including journalists and families, throwing pedophile around like it's a raccoon in a dumpster, while your own history screams projection is peak irony. Hales, his attorney, me, well, none of us are signing checks to you or running revenge porn empires. You're the one orbiting restraining orders, minor contact flags, and actual court documented filth. Game of gotcha. You lose automatically when the mirror's involved. Keep emailing like a bitch in heat. If that makes you feel relevant, it sounds to me like you just want more content for your sad circus. The you are who you cite, quote, you made up fitting since you're citing your own dumpster fire of a life. Stay wanted, stay irrelevant, and maybe stop emailing people who aren't your parole officer. All the best. Shizzywhiznut. And I'll minor this down here just for a second so I can get past all of that right there. Oh, let's see. And then of course, he CC'd the two fleas and he said, you believe everything you read online. You're an effing clown, and screenshotted some bullshit. Okay. And I responded to him, no, I'm a retard. Get your insults correct. All the best, Shizzywhiznut. Well, then he came back, and this is why I can't show any of it. He says, whatever, you PDF citer. Would you like to see my FBI report? You cited your source, a literal audio file, and I cited my sources, the literal agencies. Retard or audio file or just plain, well, he's got something against stacks of lumber. It doesn't matter to me. And then, of course, he posts something in there with his address. Or maybe you want to see my CBI report. And then he sent an email with that. I was like, okay, I don't care. And before I got a chance, I had already added on to my email, which was, you claim McGibney Bullyville lost over $3 million in sanctions to you and your friends. Nah, the big anti-slap drama. And I can show this because I kept it pretty clean. The big anti-slap drama was with Neil Rauhauser and others harassing McGibney after he bought and shuttered his anyoneup.com, Hunter Moore's revenge porn hellhole, to stop the exploitation, including stuff involving minors. McGibney got hit with a massive sanction award, initially $1 million plus fees, but it was appealed, reduced, and vacated, and ultimately remanded by the Texas Appeals Court in 2018 because the trial court abused its discretion. There was no $3 million payout to you or your crew. That's pure BS. He won a $250,000 defamation judgment against Hunter Moore for Moore falsely calling him a pedo and CP owner. Default judgment, Moore didn't even defend it. McGibney bought the domain to kill the site and redirect to Bullyville, an anti-bullying victim support platform. More rage, spread lies, got sued, and lost big. You're the one with the actual predator labels sticking in public records and media reports, convicted felon, rapist, sex offender registry, Interpol red notice for cyber offenses after harassing people, including families and journalists. Projection much? You sling the word PDF file at everyone in a chain like it's confetti, because that's your playbook while you deflect from your own history of minor contact issues, restraining order orbits, and cyber stalking convictions. Hales, his attorney, me, zero evidence tying us to that sludge. You, court docs, news reports, and your own fugitive saga say otherwise. Game of gotcha? You just tagged yourself it with your own baggage. Keep emailing like a desperate fool. It's hilarious content for anyone else. Believe what you read online, only when it's sourced better than your imagination. All the best, Shizzywhiznut. and and then of course he responded. He bought the domain to redirect to Cheaterville, making Cheaterville the #1 revenge site. All the best. As for the rest of your email, I scrolled too fast and didn't read it. Only saw this portion. Okay. But they have continued on. This is what they do. He says, and I'm not bringing it up because I haven't edited it out. Did I miss something? Who is Fleesa? Doesn't matter. I like side quests. I will respond to any email chain, including Ethiopia, Prince, and Word, asking me to send gift cards so they can drink filtered pipe water from a steel straw or whatever the tribal cannibals do in Africa. I'm so gullible. I might send them a gift card if they convince me. Anyways, I really love a good side quest. It makes me smile. And then, of course, Jason did respond also, which is absolutely glorious. And I'm going to read that one too. It says, good evening, Fatty. I see you folks have CC'd me on more emails. Believing you are a moron is no conspiracy. It has become common knowledge. I have no obligation to be nice to people who email me. I did not know that I have a monetary stake in the proceedings of this case that I am not following. See, I'm covering a story of a group of frauds, felons, and fools that do and say goofy stuff. Calling me name. He's not nice. No, he's not J-Hip. He is not nice. And I'm reading your email out loud to everybody for them to hear because it's pretty funny. I'm digging it. He's got issues. I don't know what his deal is. It might have been the drinking water or something. I am covering a story of a group of frauds, felons, and fools that do and say goofy stuff on the internet. I do not need to attempt to assassinate your character. You do that on your own. Very well. Like when you raise money for a fictional memorial, or money to put a kid in a shed, or money for a stained fence. Sans stain. Raising money for a terrible lawyer, saran wrap to help LMNOP by putting her in bankruptcy. You are doing most of the heavy lifting here. I'm just following the show that you're putting on. I have to go now. Have a wonderful hacking, burping, and chicken skin slurping evening. All the best. Just Jay. Oh, that's so well written, Jay. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You hit all the key points. And then, of course, stupid Joseph Camp is using other things in there and starts. Yeah, he's posting more crap, but and of course there's more new messages. I'm so interested in seeing what they are. Oh, and of course then stupid Joey is I don't even know who is who, what the arguments are, nor do I read emails before I reply. I just really enjoy Ethiopian princesses who need gift cards for their Chinese-born conjoined twin surgery at North Korean hospital. And of course he uses the N-word quite a bit more. He's just, reaching out and saying a whole bunch of, okay. And okay. Yeah, it's just more bullshit. So, and I'll just, this is the kind of bullshit that you get with these fools. They just love being in email chains, but It's okay because he's you know, he's out there thinking that he's something special. Well, he does look pretty special. He does look pretty special. Oh, I love the singing. Oh, there you go. These fools are out here emailing idiots like me and then thinking that that I really care. Because I've got no skin in this game. I don't know why they're emailing me in the first place at all. I mean, it made no sense to me why they're emailing me. I think the last thing that I covered was on Hales stuff was a while back. Welcome, Mug Raiders. Welcome, Mug Raiders. Yeah, I came in a little hard and heavy. I'm sure the emails are going to go on for a little while longer. I have a request for the birthday song, Tammy. We have a request for the birthday song. Well, let's kick that bad boy on. We might as well give it a little bit of birthday. How's that? I think it's time for a birthday song. Here we go. Oh, yeah.
Joyful time, it's your special day. Gather round, we're here to say happy birthday, happy birthday. You're the shining star, let's celebrate you no matter where we are. Tequila and margaritas, party through the night. Cake and candles, the mood is just right. As the candles flicker, make a loving toast to the one we adore the most. Happy birthday.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. A little bit of fun tonight. Yeah, these freaks and fools really think that it bothers me to respond to their silliness. I mean, that's what it is. And Brenda Velasquez, good to see you. Hello, Nadia Beeswax. Oh my gosh. Jason Willman, good to see you. It's been a while. Welcome, Mug Raiders. Welcome, Mug Raiders. See, now you're coming in. It's a little bit late on the wonderful like reading of the emails. What all are we going to do now that we've read all the emails? Oh my gosh. Like, now we have to talk about something that's not Hales related? Nah, never. We always talk about stuff that's not Hales related, of course, because that's what we do. And if you hadn't seen it, oh yes, we have respect for the birthday song. Well, that's most awesome. Love it when a birthday rolls around. Oh my gosh, I need to catch up with the chat. Yeah. Was it Miss Vixen's birthday? Well, happy birthday, Miss Vixen. Got a feeling tomorrow we will have Randy's response to Bolitho or Friday. I have no idea. I'm not part of this lawsuit. All I do is just look at the court documents and read them. And for whatever reason, they think that I'm part of like some like thing. I'm not. I'm just a moron on the internet. Doesn't anybody realize this yet? I mean, I'm working really hard to be a moron on the internet. It's just no. I think Tugs has still got the best. I think Tugs still got the best one. It is absolutely. Did you read the recent emails? Yeah. There's more of them. Unless there's more coming in. Yeah, I mean there might be more. There might be more, but you'll have to go all the way back to the beginning and watch the very beginning. And I'm sure there'll be more coming in because this is how they operate. They just can't handle it. Lisa Patterson's birthday yesterday. Oh my gosh. Lisa, happy birthday. Really. That is a happy belated birthday. You know, seeing that we missed your birthday. We are currently raising funds, not for birthdays, but we're raising funds for a new suit to be in court with. You know, this straw hat, I think is quite fitting. See, straw, actual straw. Yeah, I think, you know, I just need a good suit to go along with it, so I could look nice and dapper, and, you know, show up and, you know, maybe put on my finest Southern draw. This is my finest Southern draw, by the way. I don't have anything better than that, unless you want me to sound like, what's his name? Foghorn Leghorn? Yeah. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Oh my God, no, that would be crazy. Oh, let's see. Let's get this rolling. We shall show it. It is crazy. It is absolutely crazy. So I did see that this came in, and yesterday, you know, I was absolutely exhausted. I had no idea. I bet you would look very handsome. I would try to, at least, you know. I probably need, you know, something to hide the you know, that middle-aged gut that I've got going on. But hey, you know, hey, you are our moron. We love you. Well, thank you, Francis. I try to be a good moron. And sometimes I'm not successful in it. But you know, you can't blame someone for trying, at least most of the time. And I do try, well, most of the time, as you can tell by me doing what I do. Okay. This crazy crap right here, it is 16 minutes long. So let's see what exactly it is. And this is provided by Sharwolf, and I'll throw it up here so you guys make sure you go and check it, because this right here has been the craziest thing that I've seen. Now, we all saw what was going on with Willis. He was just out there setting off firecrackers. I mean, I watched part of it, and I was like, oh, okay, he's just setting off fireworks for, you know, for every time he got a super chat. Me, I will put the hat on, read your super chats live if I get super chats. That's how I work. I mean, I don't need any fireworks here. Besides, my wife might get a little mad at, you know, this time of night. She might be hitting the floor like, what the hell did he just blow up? We don't need none of that. So yeah, if you saw what was going on with, you know, with Travis, he was you know, throwing a little bit of you know, fireworks out there behind him, you know, just setting them off. It looked like he was going to burn his damn fingers off. Personally, I wouldn't do that, but hey, whatever, you know. It's Florida. You do crazy stuff. So I don't know. You know, I don't know, Rob. I don't know what's going on. You know, I think it's more sock accounts. I think that's all it is, just more sock accounts. But I'll probably go back over the letters towards the end of the night to see if any more of their crazy stuff is come out. Tug in a purple suit. Oh my God! No, I'm thinking he needs gold. He needs lots of gold. You know, you ladies, I know what you want. I know exactly what you want. No, I have what you ladies are looking for, because, you know, if Tug shows up, there's only one way that you know, Tug shows up. Do I need to show it? I think I need to show it. That's what I need to do. I just need to show it, so everyone exactly knows what I'm talking about, because some people don't. Some people don't know what I'm talking about. Let me see if I've got it here. I know that I do. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. This is the how Tug needs to just show up. This exact way. Just like that.
Night, you wear costumes, I wear the fight. I'm the last paragraph that ends the sight. You wanted smoke, I bring forecast maps. Lines draw clean while your narrative snaps. Try to go fast, trip over your caps. I pace like chess, you stumble like gaps. I'm a true villain on the mic, shadow with a code. That umbrella got the best host from coast to coast. Cold. Dropping nukes, let the fossils decompose. Boom. Driving the story where the real info goes. Watching all the others falling curtain close. What? When receipts rain, everybody knows. No. When the others misstep, it's a rap case closed. TUG writes lines that the timeline chose. Umbrella. Storms passing, but the ground still shakes. Umbrella. Truth lands heavy when the mask unflakes. Umbrella. Name stamp bold on the floodgate. Umbrella. That umbrella guy shows up and steps to the plate. Your fate, your fate, your fate, your fate, your fate, your fate, your fate. That umbrella guy shows up and steps to the plate. Your fate, 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 your fate.
That's what we need right there. You need Tugs showing up like that. You know that the ladies would be lining up. You need Tug's purple suit. Oh yeah, there you go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I do need Tug's purple suit. I have my favorites for the new suit. I have my favorites. I love you are one of the most awesomest. Thank you. And that is just a great name too. I have my I love that. Hello, Shizu Mug Raid. Thank you, Mug Raiders, for coming in. Make sure that you hit that thumbs up. Make it feel good. Make it feel good. Oh yeah. Oh yes. In the ring. You want to step in the ring with Tug? No, you don't want to step in the ring with Tug. He's no. No, you really don't want to do that. Yes, thank you very much. That is Shara's YouTube page. Travis doesn't have doesn't use music or song when gifted memberships or super chats. He uses a bell, keyboard, and wind chimes, or like this time he used a firecracker. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the way that he operates. And there we go. There is the link right there to the actual video that I'm referencing tonight. So there it is right there. That takes you right to it. Make sure that you go and watch it over there. That way you can get all of it without any comment from me. But I'm going to be having some comments on this.
14, 27, 25, 2nd, February 16, 2026.
Louisiana County Sheriff's Office on a recorded line. Hi, this is Michelle Preston in Otter Creek. Travis Willis Shane, whatever his name is shooting a gun. Travis
Willis, or whatever his name is. Lady, you sued him and you don't know what his name. Wait, that's right, because this was a lawsuit that's, oh, that's right, you dismissed. Oh, you mean the one that after your bankruptcy is over, you're going to get sued over. Oh, the one where you're going to be paying money. Why did the Popo even show up? Because she called them. You have to understand, she called and reported Travis with shooting guns. I was like, no, she actually swatted him. And then someone got in the other night and they were like, she swatted him. I was like, no, she just called the police on him, like, and said that she heard gunshots out there. She didn't even hear them. Oh my God, did she totally busted the gate. I just noticed this. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this right here. That's all busted the hell up. Is that paint they scraped off of there? What the hell is that? Is that paint off of the vehicle? And Lisa has all of Lynette's court papers of those files. Yeah. Probably does. Oh my God. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, thank you. I know, but she lies like hell. Well, there's a reason why people call her Liar Nut. I mean, there is a reason behind all of that. But yeah, she just totally like, oh, there's an arrow. I didn't put the arrow there, but yeah, there's the pew pew right there. Yeah, she's carrying a firearm. Weird. It's weird to me. It's just absolutely weird.
with no berm, no nothing across the street from.
And she's saying there's no berm. What she's talking about is if you're out shooting your rifle or pistol or whatever, you would usually build a berm up so that way whenever the bullet travels, it just hits the berm. You put your targets up in there. That yard looks so ghetto. Well, it is Florida, and she does have, you know, huge like pieces of plastic up or something. I don't know. I mean, I've never been there. I don't care about her property. It's whatever she's doing is on her. I mean, she's a mess. I mean, I don't what the hell? I mean, what is she wearing? Just get it. Germ berm is there now. The germ berm is there. Yeah, I guess. Hey, Tris, Jack's mom, LLP really has taken HG safety into consideration when she drove to her home with her report of an active shooter. Well, she does some crazy, foolish things, but she's so scared she runs home quick to be at the gunshots. Yeah, that sort of blows me away. Like, she's not even there. That's the way they believe, Shizzy. They can pack heat, but you can't. Well, no, I always do. I mean, that's known. I live in Georgia. In Georgia, we've got some pretty good, you know, laws here. I think there was one town, I think it was Canton, where they said you basically, if you don't own a firearm, you're breaking the law. Just okay. If that's the way you want it, yeah. I mean, I'm always carrying. God.
My house. I told her that animal control will only come out. Been going on for a few minutes.
All right. So what it says, remarks, narratives. Shane Willis is shooting gun X on the street from her. Across the street. Okay. Across the street from her. Unc, what is she shooting at? Red shirt and blue jeans. He has another person wearing a mask. Unc, if they also have a gun, Comp can only see from her porch camera. Porch camera. She doesn't have a porch. What the hell? She has a fence. What the? I mean, are you talking about the step down on the side of the trailer? She's considering that a porch, and that is not a very big trailer. I mean, it's Kennesaw. Yeah, it's traveling fools would know. Is it Kennesaw? I thought it was Canton. I thought it was Canton that you had to have that in. You would know better than me. It's been a while. It's been a while since I lived in that area. I lived in Kennesaw for a while. Yes, that did. Oh, is this the yellow? What the yellow man means? Yes. I am the yellow man with the banana. Where's the monkey? Oh, Curious George. Oh, Comp can only see from her porch camera. Comp cannot 10-12. Travis Shane Willis valid 27. Lynette Michelle Lacey A. Presson has a new remark ITA being advised. It's firecrackers. Backup only. A. Advance will end firecrackers. Advice will end firecrackers. Okay. Caller advice was not happy because they believe it was gunshots that they heard on camera, did not see a gun. Just believes it to be one from the sound of the cameras. Oh my God. Ugh. Crazy. All right, let's play.
The neighbors called me. Avenue. King Haley, right down the street under the side.
Yeah, that was that he also does YouTube. Yeah, he's just a kid. I mean, he might be a teenager by now. I don't know, but he's just a kid. He was out there. He was wearing like a, what do you call it, the baklava, and he had the goggles, like motorcycle goggles on, with looking like a total gangster. It's fine.
I'm going to tell you, he called me and said, "Oh my God, he's shooting a gun right across from your house."
Thank you.
There's no farm or no thing that he can shoot at over there.
No, they called LMNOP, but not the police. Yeah, I mean that's I mean call. I don't understand why they would. Maybe she was just calling saying, "Hey, I heard gunshots over at your place. Is everything okay?" That, I mean, that could have happened. That, you know, instead of calling the police, she said, "Hey, before I call the police, I'm just calling because I heard gunshots. Is everything okay?" Then she probably, you know, wherever she was at, probably heard the bangs and was just like, and not, you know, I can't tell that she wouldn't know the difference, but I think it's just bullshit.
Callback number for you.
Yeah.
We're in city limits as well.
Oh, whenever she went through a gate, she double birded behind her back towards the sheriff. No, it looked like she did it right out in the open, like as they were walking off, because, you know, she has this, you know, just because Jeremy, you know, contracts, you know, Travis to do some things. Well, I'm sure Travis might be carrying also, but it is Florida and he has every right to do so. There's nothing, you have to understand, you have the ability to carry in certain states. You have a legal right to be able to do that. And there's nothing anybody can say about it unless you're a convicted felon like Paint Chips. Or, you know, then you have to do trial with by combat with a plastic sword. Yeah. Or is it a plastic battle axe? I don't know. It still looks. Kid was trying to look like a ninja. That might be it. Yeah, he was totally doing the ninja thing. If I got reported every time a shot was heard in my backyard, I would just offer a spare room upstairs. Yeah, exactly. That's the same here. I mean, I see this thing I don't understand. You know, why? Yeah, Florida is now an open carry state. But see, the thing is, you know, even if you can open carry, I prefer not to. Because it makes you a target for Karens. They tend to get all bent out of shape. So yeah, I always make sure that it's not out there. But you know, there's these damn Yankees that just come down here and they have this idea. And I just want, you know, I don't have time to sit there and have some Karen freak her shit out. I mean, there's places where they say, you can't carry a firearm in here. Yeah, okay, whatever. If you don't know it, you don't see it. What are you going to say? Routine is called deniable plausibility. I didn't do it. LP did. Possibly. That could be it, CJ, I'm sorry. Trish Jack's mom, the cops didn't do what she wanted them to do, so she flipped them off. Well, yeah, that's usually how she operates. I mean, she can't seem to get it, you know, most people do not really give a crap. Yeah, Clayton, he has a YouTube channel called Mystery Kid by Tubetown. I love it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Most definitely give that thing a shout out there. Because I mean, you know, he's out there working to, you know, to figure out the YouTube stuff. Dragon's Gravy, they never ignore LMP or charge her with improper use of 911 or anything. No, because you know, they do want people calling because there's a possibility that this time could be the time that, you know, somebody actually did something bad. You know, and if they have, you know, the cops, you have to understand, cops don't know any different than what people are telling them. You know, it's that whole boy cries wolf kind of thing, you know. After a while, it just becomes the same garbage. Lord. static is really
You said his
bad.
name is Travis Willis Shane?
It's Shane Willis, I think, is his real name. He goes by Travis. He's Jeremy Hales' employee. He's on Jeremy Hales' land right across the street from my house.
Can you see him right now?
I can see him on my Arlo.
Can you see what he's wearing?
Hold on a minute. Yeah, I can tell you what he's wearing. Just 1 second. I just got to pull him back up on my camera. The neighbor called me. She's all like, "Are you guys okay? He's shooting a gun over there." And I'm like, "What the hell? We're not home."
Oh no, Mary. She was actually cussing. She was cussing at John, is what it sounded like. She was throwing a fit because the gate slammed on the side of the car. And I mean, you saw that whole gate if you watch Travis's video from the other day. Oh yeah, she hit that gate, like you can see it over your shoulder. It's towards the end of the video. You go towards the end there, and oh my God, as she's driving through it, she hits that gate and it just slams around. And you can hear it just scrape right down the side of the Jeep. Oh, it's like, ooh. Are they driving through a car wash? No. It's just there's going to be some sort of static on the line. You know, it's not. She might be outside. You know, with the birds. You know, we know that birds aren't real. They're just the government destroyed all the birds and they made robots of them and they set on power lines to charge up. But the birds are all just cameras. All of them. And they're controlled by Jeremy Hales, of course. You know, all the birds that sit on the wire over her place, you know, they're just looking in. They're recording everything for Jeremy Hales. Yes, California sucks when it comes to pew-pew laws. Way too many laws to conceal carry. Well, yeah, they have magazine limits and all kinds of crap. Dispatch is typing. Yeah, that's part of it. Oh my God. Excellent. Mr. Coop pointed the kid's link and he got almost 100 subs. That's wonderful. Hey, if we can get him monetized, that'd be awesome. You know, if he's got some good content, go check it out. She's calling for the swatting. Cops won't report her for false 911 calls or when she lies them. Reporting a shooting, weapons pointed, that puts innocent people in danger. Yeah, that can put innocent people in danger. And I mean, this is something that, you know, Willis probably, you know, it's just like whatever. I'm just out here doing fun stuff. But see, that's the thing. They don't like people doing fun stuff. They like to suck the fun out of everything. They're just a bad group of hombres. They do not like to have fun. Their idea of fun is to cause drama. That is their idea of fun. They can't avoid anything that is normal. They just want to cause drama. The only one who has a gun is the woman swatting Travis. Exactly, Georgie.
My ice cream's gonna go.
I guarantee you he's wearing a red shirt.
Yeah, she's wearing a red shirt and jeans.
Oh yeah, that it's YouTube. It's YouTube. They've got those right there. I have to turn on the monetization because, well, you know, I got to get a new suit for court, you know, because it looks like Paint Chips wants to sue me. I'll get to his crazy response here in a bit. You just wait. Thought the boy was teasing his son. Nope. He's a kid on his own. He is a kid on his own.
And there's another person with him wearing a mask on their face.
It's a kid. There's that other person is a minor. Okay. It's I know he's probably taller than you are, Lynette, and probably weighs more than you, but hey, You know, he doesn't eat out of a dumpster. So, you know, he's a growing young man. Leave him alone. Redbone. Oh. Is Ben.
Wearing a mask?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do they also have a gun?
I can't see that well to see that. But Tina Haley, who was right down the block, she's also a witness because she's the one who called me and told me they were firing over there.
Right there. Then they should not have sent anyone out there. She didn't see anything. God, what a moron. Oh, damn. Yeah, I know that, and that concerns, but see, you have to understand that people like her do not care. They do not care who gets hurt. They never have. She has never cared who gets hurt, how bad somebody gets hurt in any situation. No, that's not her MO. She does things because it satisfies her. It makes her happy. It is all me, 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 me. Do you think she got the child there? Do you think she got the child for that child's benefit? I mean, you have to ask yourself, honestly, you know, did she get that child for the child's benefit? Or did she get a child because that's what she wanted? You know, like a new puppy, a new car, a new place to live. I mean, it seems more satisfying for her and her desires, her wants, her needs, not anybody else's. Everything that she does is self-centered, self-preservation. It's all about her. Me, 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 me.
Okay. I'll get somebody headed out that way. Did you want contact from a deputy?
They can call me. We're on our way home right now.
Well, and that's the thing is she was. Did I hear that right? She's on her way home right now.
I'll get somebody headed out that way. Did you want contact from a deputy?
They can call me. We're on our way home right now.
So she's not even home. She's not even home. She is making a phone call saying there's somebody outside my property firing firearms. She's not even home. When she's making the phone call, she is not even home. Oh my God. That's why the cops were able to show up so damn fast after she got there. And I mean, it was live. It was amazing to me how the cops get there so quick. Travis was live the whole time. There's like 5 cameras facing her property, 500 cameras facing her property in Tubetown. There should be tons of footage of them shooting guns. I don't know about 500 cameras, but I don't think that's true. I think the only camera that was facing there was his. She's a narcissist with hysteric borderline personality issues, in your opinion. Well, I mean, you're always welcome to your opinion. I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't know. Everything does seem to be about her. Thank goodness I've never had neighbors like this. Right, Lady in Bama. Telling you. I mean, it's so wild to me. But she's not even home. She's looking probably on her phone at her cameras, and cameras, mind you, that the flea has access to also. Wild, isn't it? How she's got access to those cameras, so she can stalk this all she wants to. How much do you think she actually looks at those cameras? Probably quite a bit. I mean, Jeremy's got some new stalkers that are just really wanting to see what he's doing, you know? Like track his movements everywhere he goes, every breath he takes. What? I don't know what you're talking about, Mama Bear. No. Birdhouse. No, there wouldn't be cameras. There's not enough room in that birdhouse for cameras. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. All right, I'll have somebody headed out that way.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
All right, so here's the police. So there's their perspective as the police are pulling up over here. It looks like there's another one right up the road there. No, this is reversed from what you would be seeing. Okay, so this is the cop that pulled up there. And look, man, what is wrong with this cop? Why is he driving down the middle of the road? Oh my God. I think the fleas need to show it. They need to show that he was driving down the middle of the road. Damn him. Why would a cop be driving down the middle of the road? Doesn't he know that road's not wide enough for 2 cars? Oh my God. Bird's house at Tubetown. So she thinks. Tons of them. Tons of cameras. There's so much room there for him. Oh my God. Oh. So there's a kid. We saw him come pulling up there. And here comes another trooper right up the road over there. So he pulls in. He pulls up, and Travis is just like, yeah, I got him right here.
Oh, we got him, man. I know it's kind of wet, but I think we're still on their burn ban.
But you want me to stop? What you want me to do, my man? Because you know, I know what's
Let me
going
talk
on.
to my sergeant.
What's going on, Sarge? There's black cats. There ain't gunshots. We appreciate you, my man.
No problem.
We good with the burn ban, though?
You know, look at this, and look at this kid. Okay, look at this kid. Look at where he's sitting right here. Imagine this kid is over here. He's just sort of, you know, chilling out. He rode his bike over, and he's like, "Hey, how's it going, my buddy Travis? How you doing?" And because, you know, this crazy person that's over here somewhere, you know, on the other side of the van, she decides, oh, I'm going to call it in and get this guy swatted. What happens if he pulls up and he just all of a sudden says, oh crap, he's got a pew pew, and he boop? What happens right there? Look who gets hurt in all this crap because of her stupidity. Good point. I hope Jeremy uses that 911 call as evidence that she does have access to those cams to help with the third-party violations. Yeah. Well, it's you know, it's her saying that she does. I mean, these people think that they're out of hot water because one case might be dismissed. Might. We haven't even seen the filing yet. We haven't even seen the filing in this case of Randy's response. Careful, copper, that kid's wearing a mask. I know. Oh, it's so crazy. No, you have to understand that, you know, these fools really think that they're out of you know, harm's way with their behavior. If anything, the Judge Bolito said, yeah, they filed it wrong. So I'm not going to take it. Or maybe he just got sick of, the emails from these fools. Because how if Paint Chips is adding me into these emails, how many other emails? Because I'm sure that he sent tons of emails to Randy. I guarantee he sent tons of emails to Randy. Jeremy can use this video as evidence because LP says his name, and saying Jeremy's name breaking the CPM. No, I don't think that's how it works. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. Just saying his name doesn't break anything. Harassing another creditor too, possibly.
No, so we had a pretty good rain yesterday, didn't we?
Check with fire department on that.
All right. Yeah, I don't know fires. I just firecrackers.
Yeah,
No fires.
There's a burn ban. Should be fire department. I don't know enough about stuff.
Right.
If I told them something, I'd be
Yeah.
wrong.
Right on.
I mean, I know everything's wet right now, so
Yeah. Okay.
get a good amount of rain.
Yeah. Little firecracker. How you doing?
We'll talk to.
She had to come running out.
They were just firecrackers, ma'am. This.
I mean, look at how respectful he is. I mean, seriously, the whole time, look at how respectful he's being. Well, I don't think Travis is his employee. I think Travis does his own thing and might be like a subcontractor, but I don't think he's like on a payroll. It's like, hey, Travis, I need something done. Can you come over and take care of this? I'll pay you for it. Maybe that's his relationship. I mean, I don't know. I didn't ask Travis. I mean, I had Travis on here with Expert. Was that a couple weeks ago? And we didn't talk about Hales. I mean, to the extent of, well, it's just crazy stuff. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, yeah, that's what I was thinking. He was just like a contractor. He does his own thing, and whenever Jeremy needs something done, he's happy to do it. He gets paid to do it. It's not like he's working for free. Yeah, subcontractor. That's pretty much what I thought. I mean, it gives that appearance because, like I said, people trying to include Travis in all of this drama. Travis isn't part of all of this drama. He's, he does things to help others out. That's Travis. Yeah, Travis works for himself. That's what I thought. I mean, he's doing what he can to, pay the bills. It's if you're living in an area like this, there's not a whole lot to do. So you're going to try to find something that, puts food on the table, just like he doesn't always get paid. He helps. He gets to use. Yeah, he gets to use content more than anything else. Yeah, content doing stuff on the ranch, out the schoolhouse, and helps out a friend. Yeah, I mean, I thought Travis was doing what Travis does and just living life and enjoying it. I mean, that's what it appears to me. He gets a 1099. Is it 10? Yeah, I mean, I whenever I was subcontracting, that's how I got to my taxes, was a 1099. He said several times Jeremy doesn't pay him, he just helps out. Sure. I mean, whatever deal they've got worked out, that's how they've got it. I mean, Jeremy does have actual employees that get paid. I mean, he's an employee of his own company. Willis has just said several times Jeremy doesn't pay him, he just helps out. Yeah, see? Tools and such at times. Yeah, there you go. A little quid pro quo. He just has Tubetown frontage of his property with Jeremy Hill's consent. Yeah. It's crazy.
Today? No, ma'am. They were just firecrackers. She doesn't.
No, but here he is explaining to her, saying, hey, ma'am, these are just firecrackers. And look at how respectful Travis is. The whole time he doesn't, he just says, ma'am, they're just firecrackers. Yeah. Exactly. You're right, Heather May. That is absolutely right. The deal that Jeremy has with Travis and Travis has with Jeremy is their business, not Flea's or LP or anyone else's. They're part of the anti-Hales, yeah, or even mine. And yeah, he always says, "Ma'am, yes, ma'am, yes, sir." I mean that's how. I mean, whenever he came on here, that's how he responded. He said, well, he called me by first name, but you ask him a question that his response would be like, yes, sir, that's true. Or no, sir. Or, that's just good upbringing,
Like, I don't pay no attention to that lady, dude.
We'll talk to her.
All right, we'll look.
We'll talk to her.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Here's your document.
Oh boy.
If I can't prove, I'm not gonna make an accusation.
How big is your property? How big is your property?
This 7 acres all together.
It's yours?
No, it's not mine.
Okay. But it is altogether 70 acres?
Yeah.
All right. Now, let me ask you something. Did you see anybody shooting?
I didn't see it, no.
So oh, so it's on the camera.
I was listening
And, okay, so on the camera, did you see somebody with a gun?
I did not see it.
Right there. Why is she saying that there's a gun? Even Doug said, "Ma'am," went on the phone with her. Yeah, exactly. And I do have that I'm going to release the whole call so you guys can listen to it. It'll be a few days. I've been so busy I haven't had a chance to go. There's a little part in there I want to edit and slow down. It speeds up. Something whenever he was recording it sped up. I don't know why it happens.
Okay.
Doesn't see the gun. Still calls the cops.
That the noise you heard were from a firecracker.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Between a firecracker
On camera, through a speaker. You know the difference between a gunshot and a firecracker.
you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh.
I tell you what, just to save you guys from house, I won't like no more officers.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
You're
fine, right? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I was just saying, giving up that rest of the next thing and then just,
Yeah. Well, they just rolled up. They just got here.
So,
I was actually about to be done with my chat and everything. To be honest with you. You guys know I don't try to mess with people, dude. I don't.
you color your way, but color their way, or you'll be happy.
Well, you know, it's funny. I here today doing my thing again. If you guys know anything about me, you know,
I don't follow anybody.
Well, that's fine. I don't ever mess with any people. I don't ever talk to people. But they come up like, "Hey, yo, that nagging's out there again." Just, you know what I mean? Like, I try to stay clear of these people the whole time. That's not my business. That's not my doings. But yeah, you're good guys. I won't let on no more. Just so you guys think.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it. You take care.
I still got your car in the truck.
Yeah.
You're Sabella's. You dropped off the hitchhiker at the thing the other day, didn't you? The guy with a buggy?
I've done quite a bit.
That's awesome. I appreciate that. That's good to see officers picking up guys. You know, that's a long walk from Chief Bloom to wherever they're going. So
I just figured doing him a solid, and also somebody else is going to call when they see him.
The 14th, like 4 days ago. 4 days ago, Megan. 4 days ago. And Charlotte was managed to FOIA this and get a copy of it. I believe you got body cam to keep them out of trouble. Yeah. This is better quality than what Travis was able to capture while he was live. He left his camera running. Well, yeah, but he was just recording, and trying to set things out of the way and making sure they weren't in the way. That, and he's got a little tripod that he puts his camera on. That's how he streams. It's none of LP or Jay or even Tina's business what's being done on Jeremy Hales' property. Well, I mean, if he is setting off fireworks, they might have a reason to complain. Say, hey, they could have handled it a lot different. What they could have easily done instead of, doing that crazy kind of thing, they could have maybe, reached out to him and said, hey, I know that there's, I got reports that there's fireworks going off, or gunshots. Is everything okay over there? And he could have easily said, "Oh no, I'm just letting off some firecrackers. You know, you want me to stop?" He probably would have stopped if she would have just, you know, acted really nice about it.
Walking down a dangerous road.
Right. A lot of times I'll pick them up, you know. I'll tell them, hey, jump in the back of the truck, throw yourself back in the truck, you know what I mean? We're all human beings, never all out there to help people, you know.
There's so many people nowadays that don't get help because they're afraid because people make accusations left, right, and center.
And that's the truth about it, too.
When we were growing up, go down to town and pick up a hitchhiker, give him a ride to the next town or something like that nature.
Exactly.
Right. Nowadays, you're afraid that, oh my God, because he touched me, he did this, he said that, he told this, you better say.
Yeah.
We don't have time for all of that.
Very true.
Yeah.
I call him all the time. It's like, hey, you mind if I go drop this guy off? No problem.
That's awesome, man. I appreciate you guys.
You take care, brother.
Take care. Yes, sir.
So I got another question here. So what if he was firing guns on his property at 70 acres? Just need a berm put in for a firing range? I guess. I mean, if you want to. I mean, but it also wouldn't be uncommon to hear gunfire out in the middle of nowhere. And this is sort of where it's at. It's out in the middle of the nowhere. I mean, this is Lynette and I still go hand in hand. I don't know. Her hands are too busy ringing.
Have a good day.
You too, man.
So he says a few things to chat. Rolls on. I want to hear if he's got his mic muted right now, so they can't hear the private conversation. So. Yeah. Should we yell at he was going to the police? They would say, "No police," and we'd go back inside. Yeah. There's a hunting club at the end of the street. Right behind Jeremy's property is a pew-pew range. No, it's a hunting club. It's a hunting club. It's on the other side of Jeremy's property. No, they were probably just saying, "Hey, you want to go get a donut?" We can only imagine. You want to go get some donuts? Donuts, so good. And he's just like, "All right, well, I'm done. Thumbs up. Grab my ice cold beverage. Get the hell on." Having a chat with the little man. Finishing up all of his cleanup that he needs to do. Says, no, I got this, bro. You take care. All I got to do is a couple more little things and then we're done. And he's out. Let's see if we get to anything interesting happening. All right, he drives off. Looks like, okay, pulling up. Following him a little bit. They pull out.
Now, let me ask you something.
All right, here we go. This is a different view. Okay. All right, so this is a different officer. This is the other officer that pulled up.
I know exactly who both parties are. I know exactly who both parties are. Yeah. So.
No, I mean, she's the one who called me. She knows the difference between gunfire and photo.
Yep. Now, let me ask you something. Did you see anybody shooting?
I didn't see it, no.
So how did you... Also, it's on the camera.
I was listening to my camera.
Okay, so on the camera, did you see somebody with a gun?
I did not see it done, no.
Okay. So is there a possibility that the noise you heard was from a firecracker?
No, absolutely not. I know the difference between a firecracker and a
On
bomb.
camera. On camera, through a speaker. You know the difference between a gunshot and a firecracker?
Yeah. You guys do what you do.
On a camera, you know the difference between a gunshot and a... I live next door to a shooting range. Well, it's a castle. Every weekend is a big pheasant hunt around here. Hell yeah. I love that. Love that. I would love to do that. What do you think the Florida's governor would say about this call? I don't know. Doubt he would even give two thoughts about it. If this Tina was so concerned about gunfire, why didn't Tina make the call? I don't know. Yeah, the cop knows she's full of it there. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
All right, T42. It's so good seeing you, T42. Love it. You have a wonderful one. Get some rest.
I tell you what, just to save you guys in my house, I won't light no more off. Okay?
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
That was my
next. Fine, right? Yeah, that's it. How you doing?
That was just doing that there. That's the next thing. Just,
Well, they just rolled up. They just got here. So, I was actually about to be. To be honest with you, you guys know I don't try to mess with people, dude. I don't.
I said this, you color your way, they'll color their way, everybody will be happy.
Yeah, well, you know, it's funny. I here today. Doing my thing again. If you guys know anything about me, you know,
I don't follow anybody.
Oh, that's fine. I don't ever mess with people. I don't ever talk to people. But they come up, like say, yo, that maggot's out there again. Just, you know what I mean? It's like I try to stay clear from schools the whole time. That's not my business. That's not my doings. But yeah, you're good guys. I won't lie on no more. Just so you guys think.
Thank you very much.
You take care. I still got your car in the truck.
Yeah.
You're Sibelius. You dropped off the hitchhiker at the thing the other day, didn't you? The guy with a buggy.
I found quite a bit. Solid, and also
same conversation.
When we were growing, it was like, hey, you might have
Nope, that was it. So that's the whole call. You have a good one, Tammy. You rest well. All right, let's see if the crazies have decided to send a new email, and we're gonna mock it if they did. Give me a second. I'll pull it up here. Let me see if I can find it. Got to open up the whole email thing here. You know, it's not like I sit here and check my email all the time. Just every so often. Oh, let's see. No, they're done. I think they're done for the night. They finally stopped. Oh, it's funny. Oh, it's funny. It gave me a little breakdown. The AI overview from Gemini said, well, Little Dick notified Shizzywhiznut he intends to file motions for sanctions to declare Jeremy Hales a vexatious litigant. And he argues that they're using litigation for media amplification and harassment, citing YouTube video for Hales' alleged threatened continued lawsuits. Shizzywhiznut responded with personal attacks and demanded a sworn affidavit clarifying Hales' alleged issues regarding children and restraining orders. Richard concluded by asserting his record preservation. Copying the court was necessary due to procedural asymmetry in Shizzywhiznut to confer in good faith. Why would he ask me to confer in good faith? That's stupid. Oh, but here's his response. He says, Mr. Whiznut's and counsel. I'm not counsel. Your February 18, 2026 correspondent further confirms that that has already been placed before the court. Members of the Jeremy Hales Elephant Shoot LLC media ecosystem are generating salacious content for amplification purposes, not pursuing legitimate litigation objectives. No, I'm responding to your fucking email, moron. Public insinuations regarding issues around children. I don't know. I was just asking him if he has issues around children. He still hasn't responded. So I'm all I did. Can we see it? No. Let me see if I can pull it out. No, because I got other stuff in here because he writes some pretty nasty stuff. Someone mentioned that the dog was in the back of the property counter. Which dog? Guard dog they paid $1,000 for? Some guard dog. Well, it's still a puppy. Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. I think T42 posted goes to the young Claytons who was with Travis during this. Go show some love and support. Most definitely go show some support to Clayton. He's a good kid, man. He's a good kid. He's not part of anything except doing his own thing. Jenny, you may not have redacted parts yet. Yeah, I haven't redacted anything on this part of it. His public insinuations, I'm asking him a question. There's no insinuations. I'm asking a question. This is the stories I've heard. If it's not true, he could just say that's not true. But if it is true, he can say absolutely. But I'm going to go with, what they're saying must be true. If he's not disregarding it, he's not saying no. I mean, I don't know. I'm doing journalistic things here. I mean, I'm asking the same kind of questions that, that no different than Vomit would ask. He says, hey, if you don't tell me by the end of the time that I'm done, posting on here, but if you don't respond to my email, I'm just going to post it as truth. Isn't that what he says? Isn't that what Vomit and him both do? They make up a whole lie, and then they say, hey, let's make up this lie. And then we're going to post it online if you don't respond, as if it's true. How many times have we seen this? I mean, almost every single time that they do anything, they post something up there and say, well, it must be true because you're not denying it, right? Public insinuations regarding issues around children, vague references to restraining orders and threats of publication unless sworn affidavits or proofs. No, there was no threats. I just said, hey, if you're not done, I'm using your same verbiage, sir. How dare you? I'm using your verbiage. This is the kind of things that you say all the damn time. Matter of fact, I pulled it. I pulled that exact verbiage out of one of your buddy's emails. I pulled that. How dare you? How dare you accuse me of doing something any different than what you've done? I use the same language that you do, sir. How dare you? Grow a set. Use the same language that you and your buddy Vomit use all the damn time. And you use that same verbiage all the time. You say that you're going to, you come up with some crazy wild conspiracy shit. And then you send me an email and ask me, well, if it's not true, and of course there was no response at the time of this. See, there was no response at the time of me coming out and saying this. So, there you go. No response. Don't know if it's true or not. He still hasn't responded to the question. How dare he? I use the same verbiage as him. What has he got wrong? Federal court possesses inherent authority to curb this type of abuse. No abuse. If that's the case, then why aren't you using that whenever you're journalisting? I mean, right? Your email demonstrates ongoing coordination between litigation filings and ecosystem amplification. No, my email is asking a question. I mean, that's it. If you don't like the question, then, don't answer. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. I just use your own language, buddy. That's your own language, right? I mean, if you're saying your language is bad, then maybe you should stop using it. That might be better way to go about it, right? So you have to remember, we've said things like this before. The question was posed to Ray Boner Crusher. Okay, the question was put out there. Whenever he thought it was so funny that revenge porn was something that he could just post anywhere he wanted to. All right. He thought that Ray Boner Crusher thought that was absolutely hilarious. You know, and Megan said, you know, think about this for a second, Ray. Said, how would you feel if that was your daughter that Paint Chips was doing this to? And if you don't think that he would, you got another thing coming, Ray, because he totally would if he felt like doing it. And his response was to get absolutely insane and start making threats. You know, I've heard these same people make threats to Jeremy. I've heard them talking about, what was that they said, curb stomping Jeremy? I've heard them talking about coming here to Georgia to commit an assault on me. Well, that's battery. Yeah. This is how they respond. With threats. Me, I'm just sitting here asking questions. I'm to be getting all upset over it. I wonder why. Oh, God forbid training a dog. Well, at least you don't have to put a diaper on the dog. Your email demonstrates ongoing coordination between litigation filings and ecosystem amplification. Courts in this circuit recognize that bad faith litigation conduct warrants sanctions under inherent authority. Under inherent authority. You emailed me, asshole. You emailed me. You asked me a question. I responded. I thought we were pen pals now. What's wrong with you? Getting so upset over just a little pen pal talk back and forth. I mean, you know, I get emails from Volmit all the damn time. Do I respond to all of them? Nah, mostly I don't, because I just ignore them. I mean, yours was, you know, it was sent there. Well, I guess he didn't like that I responded to all. Just Jay and emailed him. I mean, I just hit reply all. You know, guess maybe he shouldn't have, you know, emailed me with it. Well, filing a full answering counterclaim. Full answering counterclaim. What full answering counterclaim to what? Would be a full answer to what? I didn't file anything. How's that? I didn't file a fucking thing. It's going to be asserting claims against additional participants in the coordinated ecosystem, but you're the one that's being sued. So good luck with that. I thought you wanted, I thought the case was over. Yeah, I might have hit reply all. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. They did. Yeah. I mean, if he's going to, you know, put all these people in an email chain, why not get the whole story? That's what I think. I mean, what is he trying to hide? Joining as appropriate at least 10 additional parties. Ooh, 10 additional parties. I mean, are there going to be drinks or punch and pie? That's what I want to know. Are you going to punch and pie there? I like a good pie. Don't you guys like a good pie? If you've never had one, it's really good. I want to tell you that I thought it sounded like the most disgusting thing ever until I had it. I was like, it's so good. And what it is, you take a piece of pie. You got to have a flat iron, you know, flat grill for this. Get yourself a piece of pie, piece of apple pie. Best. You can do it with pecan pie, but it gets all gooey. But you get yourself a piece of apple pie and you get a piece of cheese, just American cheese, regular American cheese. and some butter. You put the butter up there on top of that. And what you do is you throw some ice down on that flat grill and you put a dome over the top of it. Whenever it heats up, that steam and that heat will melt the cheese faster than it cooks on the bottom. It'll melt that cheese, and melted cheese on a hot apple pie, American cheese on a hot apple pie, a little bit of butter on there. Ooh, it is melting your mouth good. It is so damn good. If you have a Waffle House near you, you'll know what I'm talking about, because they will do exactly that. It was absolutely wonderful. I worked whenever I started working at Waffle House, I was now you're stuffed. Oh my God. So good. So good. But my favorite thing, if I go to a Waffle House, but they got to be cooking it right with no brick on it. You do yourself a patty melt with no onions. It's like a grilled cheese. It's like a grilled hamburger. It is. And you throw a little bit of some pickles on there and some Tabasco sauce. Oh, it's like heaven. There's no other flavor like it in the world. Since these are ex parte communications, shouldn't the email chain be entered into the record, or at least reported by the judge? Probably not. Probably not. I don't know why he would. I mean, he might. Don't know. Don't care. It's not my problem. I'm just responding to an email of some fuckhead that wants to get in there and do that. Greek spinach pie? Nah. Lips, Michael. Soured it for you. Well, well, here, I'll make it much better for you. Okay. I'll make it much better for you. I used to work at a Greek restaurant. Okay. Well, it was actually just a pizza place, but we had spinach pies there. Now, I never was really all about spinach pie. No, I said puncheon pie. No, I never said anything about spinach pie because I never had it before. I was like, it just sounds totally horrible. And then I went to go, because we would cook them through our oven. And oh my God, the ladies that would make these things, they made a sheet. I mean, we're talking like one of those, 6x8, like cookie sheets. And they would have all of them laid out on there. And that's how they would get them all prepped, is they would just lay these things out. And we would usually get them uncooked, which is sort of the way that we would get them. So whenever they went through our oven, they were fresh. I mean, we usually picked them up that day. We'd pick up a whole sheet of them. Oh my God, those things were absolutely heaven. But these, this group of like six old ladies, they probably weren't that old, but to me as a 19-year-old kid, they were like, they're old. They're probably younger than I am now. But these six ladies would just be in there slamming these things out. They'd just be making them all day long, and they were the most tasty things. Skip the Tabasco. Add the worst. No, I like the heat. I like that heat. So that kind of thing. Stop! You're making me hungry for a pumpkin pie or something. Spelled spanakopita. Spanakopita. It's really, really good. Oh, really good. I didn't watch it. There's silliness. I don't care to. So I didn't miss out on anything. They probably would have spoiled it for me too. All I know is I had good experiences with it. So he's thinking joining is appropriate, at least 10 additional parties, but not limited to George, Megan Fox, that umbrella guy, Shizzywhiznut, and they can never spell my name right, Jason Hipsher, Sarah Michelle Wolf, Mr. Coop, John Grams, and others revealed through discovery. Discovery. You are an idiot. You are an absolute idiot. Oh my God. No. Oh. As one very well known federal judge once remarked to me, what is good for the goose is good for the gander. Federal practice applies evenly. Except what you quoted here. Finally, Mr. Shago, he responded to defending Meet and confer request pursuant Rule 7.01. It's not even the right statute, you idiot. It's not even the correct one. You're an idiot. Worcestershire. Slap your sister. Slap your mammy. Make it feel good. Thank you for your attention to this matter. But yet he says, nothing in this correspondence should be construed as a waiver. But he still sends it without the junior on his name. This guy's an idiot. He still signed it without the junior. Oh, he's an idiot. He just proves how much of an idiot he is every single time that he writes something. Then he included his responses. Oh my God. Oh, I love it. I love it. He's an idiot. Oh, oh, oh. But I did respond to him. I said, paint chips or whatever alias you're hiding behind this week. Yeah, I noticed that you dropped the junior because you never used that. Might be because you couldn't handle being called Little Dick. Funny how you reached out to me first. You're sliding into my mentions like your old bunkmate with a container of Vaseline with those weak personal jabs about my wife, her practice, and some garden dig that landed like a wet fart. So I can pull this one up. Oh boy. I know you guys came for the letter, so hold on. I'll pull it up for you here. Sorry. That'd be too much fun. I told him I was going to monetize this, so let's bring it up here. So he was like, attorney shock it counsel. And if you don't see this big block of letters, yeah, this is the big block right here that he put in there. Oh, in that live stream, Mr. Hales made several statements directly relevant to this case, and my pending have me in their lives forever. Yeah, that's how it works. There's nothing wrong with him saying that he's going to sue you paint chips at all. There's nothing wrong with that. He can say that all he wants to. He's allowed to. I believe that this nature is warranted. Mr. Hales persists in using litigation as a weapon of harassment. No, he's using litigation to get you to stop being. And of course, here he signs Paint Chips Jr. Well, and that was the crap that he sent to J-Hip. And on Tuesday morning, 17th, I said, well, no, that was Jason, Hipshers, or J-Hip, as we like to call him. JJ Bean. Good morning, Paint Chips. I received your delightful email, wonderful words of stuff. Since you included the entire anti-Hales ecosystem of felons, frauds, and freaks and fools, I thought I would respond to you all. This motion should go over well. Coming from a disbarred felon ex-lawyer who took it hard in prison over and over and over again. Thank you, however. Thank you for providing me with exactly 4 minutes of material for my show. It was cute. Keep up the good work. I'm glad things are going well. I had some thoughts for season 7 of the anti-Hales ecosystem programming starting March 1st. I think it would be a good idea to make a fake obit and off a character and add a new one. Just kick them off the island. Let's spice it up a bit, please. Less than 2 weeks left of season 6, so let's finish this with a bang. I enjoyed season 6 so far and hope you can all keep up the action. If you guys are lucky, you may be able to raise more money to keep a child in poverty. Speaking of keeping a child in poverty, I need a new suit for court. Oh, and also to put a person in bankruptcy, the outstandings are outstanding. P.S. Can you ask Boner Crusher where his Traver trailer is today? It's a huge portion of my daily life, LOL. By the way, this email is not out of spite or sprite. Stop harassing your neighbors, Ray. Clark does not live in Iowa. I love the delusion, though, and will continue to feed into your storyline. Seek help, please. Check your paper shredder for a fax I just sent. I also enjoy the Walkman headphones. Adorable. All the best. Just J-Hip. Well, I did respond today at 5 o'clock this evening. I said, wow, you outdid yourself, Paint Chips. For someone who lost his bar license and replaced it with a federal inmate number, you remain astonishingly confident. Your legal analysis, reading your legal reasoning is like watching someone try to perform open heart surgery with a spork while high on paint fumes. I think we need the music, though. Your understanding of the law isn't bold, it's delusional, and frankly, it reads less like legal reasoning and more like nostalgia. You know, the kind that comes from someone who's experienced prison once and seems strangely eager for a reunion tour. Some people miss home-cooked meals. You apparently miss government-issued ones and those unforgettable institutional date nights. Maybe put the revenge porn aside, porn hustle on pause and try something that doesn't scream, I peaked in county jail. Like maybe picking up trash on a highway, or therapy, or literally anything that doesn't end with you crying into government-issued pillows at 3 a.m. while Bubba pushes you harder and harder and harder and even harder into realizing how much you messed up. I used to think I was riding the short bus, licking windows and mainlining Crayola's sunset orange, but then I read your posts and realize I'm basically Einstein compared to the drooling train wreck you've become. Maybe we should become pen pals. I will write smart, intelligent things and you will send memes showing your level of intelligence. Sounds fun. He says, well, thanks, Mr. Shizzy. Give your wife regards. Better yet, buy her one of these eggplant emojis. I heard there aren't any in your garden. How's her practice doing? Thank you for your attention in this matter. Regards, Richard Paint Chips. Oh, you notice there's no junior there, right there. See, no paint, no junior. Well, I thought he always signed his name with a junior. I responded, well, thanks for the concern, Paint Chips. It's truly touching that a guy whose biggest recent achievement is trading bar dues for bunk numbers still has time to play amateur marriage counselor. But let's be real, you're not clever. You're just flailing, throwing out lazy wife shots and vague practice digs because you got nothing else in the tank. It's online equivalent of a toddler smearing poop on the wall and calling it art. By the way, my wife is doing great, and the garden is thriving, unlike whatever barren intellectual wasteland you're cultivating, and her practice is busier than all of your fake Facebook accounts and Substack alts combined. But keep projecting your lonely cell block nostalgia onto other people's lives if it helps you sleep at night. Maybe one day you'll upgrade from government-issued boyfriends that are working it in and working it and working it and working it harder and harder and harder. Speaking of which, from what circulates in the right circles, you've also got a bit of a reputation that goes beyond disbarment and bunk time, something about issues being around children. Or is it your orbit that includes folks slapped with restraining orders barring contact with minors? Because my memory's fuzzy on the details. Are the restraining orders against you personally? Your buddies on the no minor contact list? Is there people raising flags when you're alone with kids? I'm positive I will nail it down soon enough. Since this is apparently a matter of significant public interest, your words, not mine. I look forward to your prompt, substantive, on-the-record clarification. Feel free to respond in detail. Sworn affidavits are welcome. This correspondence, along with whatever evasive non-answer you cough up or don't, will be preserved and made public accordingly. If we go to press before hearing back, we'll just note the silence in the follow-up piece. Transparency is a bitch when your history's this ugly. All the best! Shizzywhiznut. Again. Do they not get it? I guess not. I never accused him of anything. I asked questions. Remember, if Shizzy has to go to court in this new suit, needs to go dapper looking hat, super tips, super chats, however you want to support him. And I already have received quite a bit of support from all you wonderful people. Let's go through some of these super chats. And I didn't see any super tips. So no super tips tonight. I didn't see any come in. But let me hit these all here for you guys, because you are the best chat. And yeah, I might need a new suit because I guess he's going to depose me. I think maybe, because, well, let's see, I've been called other names. Maybe I should wear a dress, like a nice evening gown, maybe. Cajun Bayou Queen says possible court fees. Thank you for the $9.99. Yeah, there's a possibility there could be some big court fees and grift for a new suit. There you go. See, T42 telling me, say, hey, if you get a new suit, we support you. We like you undressed, but having you dressed might be a good thing. Also, Colleen says, for a new suit to go along with this dapper hat right here, I'm telling you, it's going to look glorious. I'm going to be high profiling and styling and looking all like the ladies not wanting to, touch me and stuff. They'd just be looking at me like, dude, he's too hot. I got to get my hands to myself. Court money. Thank you, Victoria, with the $11 super chat. Yes, it is all about, we need to make sure that, if there's some crazy crap in there, that we get this, that we make sure that we keep the grift going. Just Jay Hip says, why is this camps guy calling me names? He's not nice. He's not nice. He's got issues. He's got really bad issues. He can't help it. He's a little childish, or he might have restraining orders against him by children. I don't know. Nobody seems to know these answers. And of course, Bradley says, you need Tug's purple suit. Bradley, it would be awesome. I think Tug is much taller than me, though. So it might look really awkward on me. For the new suit, I have my favorites. One of the greatest emojis. One of the images is wonderful. Oh, he's smiling. That's why I have my favorites. And let's see. That looks like all of them. Oh, wait, no, we got another one here. Says a Thundertaker is saying, tell Megan her stream is still live on Rumble. Okay, I'll let her know. I'll check that out. Well, she might be going. She might be going for a little bit. She might be going for a little. She might still be. No, I think you guys are over here now with me hanging out. That's why we're not. Let's see. Oh, Spin Doctor said, come in. I vote for the evening gown. I think Shizzy will make a great cleaner. Don't you think? My hairy legs, that'd be hilarious. That was always one of my cleaner was so hilarious. That would be so awesome. Maybe if I show up for FNL Live, I'll wear the cleaner. Oh, Clear was so awesome. I love that character from MASH. That was one of my favorites. Oh, and you guys also, thank you so much for the super chats. You guys have been wonderful. I guess I'm gonna have to grift a hell of a lot harder if I want to get a new suit. I'm gonna have to figure out this grifting thing. I just like having fun. But it drives them up the wall whenever they find out that there's not going to be a whole lot that you can do. So sad. Oh, but they're going to have so much fun with this. I'm sure that they're rampaging right now, and they're like, did Pay Chips give us the wrong damn court filing? Are we saying the wrong? Did we say it wrong? Well, I mean, they get everything else wrong, so it wouldn't surprise me if they get this much wrong too. It wouldn't surprise me because they get this so wrong on so many different levels. I mean, I can't believe it. I just can't believe their stupidity. And of course, you've got Flea jumping in on this stuff. Just stupid people. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. How they're being silly like all this shit. I gotta start grifting at the beginning of my stream. I see. I'm so bad at this. I don't know. At least you don't have to finance your traffic tickets like Doritos. Yeah, did he? I think they're for running red lights or not paying tolls or some shit. Yeah, that'll get you. I looked that up a while back, and it didn't really interest me. I was like, guy's an idiot. I read court filings, not everything that some stupid idiot does in their life. Man, they do a lot of stupid things. I can guarantee you they do lots of stupid things. You missed Sir Frank's Otter's 19 months. Oh my gosh. Sir Frank Otter. Well, most definitely. Sir. I did miss it. Here we go.
Welcome to the shit show.
Thank you, Sir Frank Otter. Hats off to you, fine sir. A new flavor for the ring, cause everybody sucks to see and they're dumber than a bag of rocks. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant baller dash ball and buttery. Oh, yes, I said. Thank you all for being here this wonderful evening. I will be sending you off. I don't know where yet because, well, I'm sort of a slacker. What can I say? But I will send all you fine people off to go into the wild and enjoy. Maybe how do I make that your ringtone? Man, it has been decades since I made that ringtone. I do. Oh, I have something I want to show you guys though. It was this that. It was sent by a wonderful person. Let's see if I can find where the file is first, because this is absolutely hilarious. And I'm going to share this with you guys because I saw this and I laughed so hard. Let me see, where is it? Right here under videos. And this is perfect. Here we go. You're gonna love this. Hopefully it isn't too bad.
Shizzywhiz, whatever. Welcome to the shit show.
Do you see that? Look at this.
Shizzywhiz, whatever. Welcome to the shit show.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, somebody made this right here. And then of course, one of your good friends that you know that has these wonderful videos about outer space sent this cool video. Talking about the man, the myth, the legend, Jay Leby. Leby is the one that sent this over to me. He said, I didn't make this. That would have been done by somebody else. And then they sent this, they created this. So I am just saying this is absolutely hilarious. And I've got to put this so it stays on here, and all I have to do is just hit the button and
Shizzywhiz, whatever. Welcome to the shit show.
It was Little D. Thank you. It was Little D that made this, and then Leby took it and turned it into that. And I think it's awesome. I think it's absolutely awesome. It made my day, because I mean it has it perfectly. I mean, it's got the whole world in my hands. It's got the whole world. ice in my hands. I love it. All right, everybody, have a good night, and I will see you soon. And this is no shade on the redheads. This is showing some love for the redheads. It's the crazy ones that you got to look out for. Not all redheads are crazy, and I know that Just Don is not crazy. It's not throwing shade on the redheads. Get it right.
Thought I was done, bless your heart, but I'm still living rent-free, it's a work of art. Call me daddy, call me Papa Nut, call me the GOAT. You're paddling upstream while I'm running this boat. You say, I don't care, yet you're glued to the screen. Bathe in my glow, you're so unclean. Your shade like a breeze, it's barely a draft. I'm the Picasso of roasting your ass. You say you're over me, oh how cute, but here I am, still the star of your loop. You're my biggest fans, don't even deny. So grab some popcorn when daddy goes live, 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 live. Call me daddy, daddy, daddy. Yeah, shout it loud. You're a mental midget while I stand proud. Papa Nut, Shizzy, daddy, headline act. Your background noise and it's just a fact. Call me daddy, daddy. Let's face the score. You hate that you love me, but you keep wanting more. You're like a dog chasing cars, you don't know why. You don't know why. But here you are barking while I touch the sky. While I touch the sky. Your comments are gold, such comedy gold. Who hurt you? Oh wait, it's me, I'm told. You're keeping tabs like an unpaid intern while I'm cashing checks. When will you learn? Your timeline's a shrine to every move I make. I'd say thanks, but you're a nasty skank. Oh, Shizzy's washed up. Yeah, sure, Jan, yet here I am, the centerpiece of your plan. You hate, watch my stream every damn night. That's why, kiddos, I'm still shining bright. Call me daddy, daddy, daddy. Sending your bread, I'm living rent-free in your effing head. Popping Nut, Shizzy, daddy on your brain. I'm your mental landlord, you wanna complain. Call me daddy, daddy. Let's keep it real. You hate that I'm winning, but you love how it feels. Oh, I'm sorry that I break your streak. You tried to ignore me for like half a week, but daddy's too spicy, you can't look away. I'm the train wreck you need every single day. So while you're out there rich, you're trying to chase cloud, I'm here sipping coffee watching you freak out. You're irrelevant, wow, what a take. Now go rewatch my vids and I count how much I make. Call me daddy, yeah, own it now. I'm rent for your brain and you don't know how. Papa Nut, Shizzy, daddy, let's set the bar. I'm bigger than life, you're a burned out star. Call me daddy, embrace your role, cause I'm the main character, you're just a troll. So here's your bedtime story, kids, sweet and snug. Shizzy daddy's forever if you're stuck in the mud. Now say goodnight to Papa Nut, your mental king. Oh wait, you will see me tomorrow, same obsession, same thing. Call me daddy, daddy, daddy. Yeah, own it now, I'm rent for your brain and you don't know how. Papa Nut, Shizzy daddy, let's set the bar. I'm bigger than life, you're a burned out star. Call me daddy, daddy. Embrace your role, cause I'm the main character, you're just an old raggedy ass burned out troll. So that's your bedtime story, kids tucked in sweet and snug. Shizzy daddy's forever, you lose and you're stuck in the mud. Now say goodnight to Papa Nut, your mental king. Oh wait, you will see me tomorrow, same obsession, same effing thing.